Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ray coming to you with another live. Um, I want to get into the habit of actually doing more lives for you guys and letting you into my life. And I think it'll be good for me because, I don't know, I get bored and I don't have nothing to do sometimes, so why not? Why not just chat with all my friends at once in a live session? Whether you view it or not, that's up to you. Um, so tonight I want to talk about dreams because I made a post about one of my dreams last night, and it was a really weird dream. I don't know. Basically, to make a story short, um, hold on, let me get on my page. I posted on there. Um, I said, had a dream I killed someone for the first time that I can remember. Me and my uncle were selling something at a table, and this lady pulled up in a car asking for a permit. We didn't have one, but I asked her to come over here and led her into a hole in some ice and let her drown. My dreams be a trip, man. They really do be. I don't know. I have some weird ass dreams. Um, Last week I had this dream that this guy got his head chopped off with a tent, like the string from a tent, and they were gonna go cook his head. I don't know who they were, but they in the dream were gonna cook his head, and then I was like, in the one dream I was at my grandma's house and I was like running from somebody because somebody was going to come into the house, and I was looking for a weapon in the closet, and I could hear the police and everything, but then like I was dead, like you know how like when somebody's you cover up a body like they're dead, but I could like see through the covering and I could see like flashing lights and stuff, like cop car lights and ambulance lights. And I was talking to my counselor about my dreams, and I know this sounds kind of weird, but I was thinking, I was like, what if I'm dreaming of things happening in other places? Like, I'm seeing through the eyes of other people. Um, you ever thought about that? Like in some of your dreams? Like, you're not. Because sometimes I'm not me in my dreams. Sometimes I'm me. Sometimes it's like I'm seeing through the eyes of other people. And then, I don't know. It's just really weird. It's strange. But, I don't know. We're halfway dead when we dream. Basically. Like, if you think about it, I don't know if anybody here knows what DMT is, but DMT is the stuff that is illegal, but it's inside your brain. Your brain naturally produces DMT, and it produces it when you're sleeping, when you're dreaming, and it produces a lot of it when you die. So I don't know. When you die, is it just one big old trip? Should you keep your body? Maybe that's why you should keep your body and not cremate, because your pineal gland, that's located in there. Your pineal gland is supposed to be what connects you to the spiritual realm. Um, so if you burn your body and your pineal gland is gone, what then? But then last night, I was watching something about the Theosophical Society. The society which Madame Blavatsky started back a long time ago. They're still around, and they do different lectures and stuff. And I was watching a lecture on YouTube by them, and the guy was saying that it's better to cremate the body because when you don't cremate the body, your spirit clings on to the body and it doesn't move on to the next, I guess, spiritual realm or whatever. But I don't know. I'm confused about that because I'm just like, if your pineal gland is what connects you to the spiritual realm, like, why destroy it? But wouldn't it dry out anyway eventually? I don't know. I've got questions. I've got questions. Maybe you have the answers. Let me know what you think about that. Dreaming, DMT, death, and the afterlife. I be wondering, I wonder every day. I don't consider myself a religious person. Um, but I wonder where I'm going, after this. After all this is over, is it just nothing? Do we reincarnate? Do we go to the next spiritual realm? Is there a 5D? Is the 5D after death? Like, people talk about reaching 5D now, but what if you don't reach 5D until after death? Like, what if you don't? What if ascension is you dying? I don't know. Um, can't wrap my head around it. And I think it's crazy that we don't really know for sure. Like, I mean, the guy last night in the lecture, he seemed to know a lot, like, or he pretended to. Um, he was talking about the different realms and everything, and he was comparing, like, purgatory to, like, this other realm that is supposed to happen, and why people get mixed up with, like, the um, perception of hell and different things like that. Um, that it's actually something else. Um, I don't know. He was very convincing about, like, what he was talking about. And I'm just like, oh, maybe I should cremate my body when I die. I don't want to be stuck on this fucking realm any more than I have to be. um, I don't know, because I've always grown up in my family. Everyone was always scared to get cremated. Everybody was like, my grandma was like, oh, I want you to bury me because my kids will burn me up. And I'm just like, okay, so I gave her her burial, and she didn't want to be cremated. But you know, you don't have to do the same thing your family does. Your family just might not be as educated in some spiritual insights. Uh, they just might not know. They might not understand it. Maybe, I don't know, because that's just one decision. That's a big decision you have to make. And I don't know. I guess I'm coming into the age where, and here we go talking about this, but I didn't say I was going to talk about death today. I said dreams and things, but this is in things. Um, I should get a life insurance policy. Um, in case something does happen to me. Um, I do want to be able to be either buried or cremated. Um, which I think most people, if they can't afford your burial, they just cremate you anyway. So I'm just like, that's why I'm like, I haven't got one. I'm just like, I don't know. My family would probably just cremate me. I don't know. But, uh, I don't know. I mean, I'm not just gonna listen to one guy's lecture, and be like, that's just it. That's what I gotta do when I die. Um, because, like in ancient Egypt, they tried to preserve the bodies, like they mummified them and stuff like that, and that's how my grandma wanted to be buried. She wanted to be mummified and whatnot. Um, I mean, I doubt. I mean, I don't know the whole thing that they do now in modern days when they mummify you, because you can still have that done. But I don't know. I doubt very seriously that they take the time to take the organs out and all that stuff again, like they did back in ancient Egypt. I think they just wrap you. But in ancient Egypt, they would take out your organs and stuff and everything and put it in jars and, you know, and then mummify you and preserve you in your things for the afterlife. And then I think it's the I don't know if it's the Hindus that, I can't remember what movie that was that I seen, that I think it was in the movie The Little Buddha. Was it Little Buddha that they showed them with a body on these, like, this wood, these branches. They made like a little boat, and they sent the body off and they burned it. Um, so I don't know if that's their culture, what they do. Um, but I don't know. I have to really look into, especially like African culture, like what they did. That, as far as I know, like, is African culture goes, like we know what Egypt did, but in like other places in Africa, like Ethiopia, you know, other places, um, what they did with their dead. Um, and did anything have any significance to it? And hold on while I grab me some more coffee without sugar. I don't have any sugar, but I got creamer, so it makes it taste okay. Alright. So we got more coffee. Good. But yeah, I want to look more into that. Ancient African death rites. Maybe find something out about it. Maybe I could write a book about it. That would be nice. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be like, what are your plans for death? Oh my god. Damn. But it's crazy to think about. I was trying to get my dream book, but I can't reach it. It's under all this stuff. But I don't know if it'll help me that much anyway. I want to get some more dream books. I only have, like, maybe I have the Rosicrucian dream book, and then I have a book on lucid dreaming that has some dream interpretations on it. But I think I want to get more dream books. I want to get the one that had the numbers in it. My grandma would have dreams and be hitting on the number. She'd be like, yeah, to dream. I think death was 679 or something like that. Dead. 679. I believe was dead. And then you play it in the pick 3. And then if it comes out, you collect your money. That was some form of magic. Yeah. My grandma used to do that. She'd be like, you don't know how many times I've hit on dead? I'd be like, that just sounds so creepy. um, but yeah, I want to get some more dream books. I want to get into interpreting my dreams more. And I have another friend who wants to interpret their dreams more. Um, I have a group. It's called Lord Amun Ra's Dream Interpretation and Tarot uh, Symbolism. But I can't remember if that group is under my current profile or if it's under one of my other profiles. I might not be able to add people. You like my mug? It says, "Not today, Jesus." I am an Antichrist. I am an Antichrist. People be telling me, well, people don't really be telling me this, but people, the religious people that come up to me, they be like talking about Jesus and everything, and they want me to go to heaven and everything. And I'm like, people probably feel like I should actually be getting right with Jesus, but no, I don't. I just don't believe in that whole thing. I'm sorry. If, as a matter of fact, I believe if you follow Jesus Christ, like, you might actually go to hell. And I'm not saying that I believe in hell, heaven and hell, like, all like that. But I'm just saying, if there was one, I just, I don't know, because there's just certain things that's in the Bible that Christians don't follow themselves. Like when it says that no man can take away your sins. Then how the fuck is Jesus supposed to take away your sins? Like, it just don't make sense to me. So, there's that. Sorry, sometimes I'll be on my phone while I'm on a live. I can't. I'm one of those people. I'm not the zombie phone guy. Like, I'm not gonna run into somebody while I'm on my phone. I'm not gonna fall inside a manhole. None of that's gonna happen. But when I'm at home, like, you will catch me on my phone a lot, and I will be scrolling. Um, it also can help me with my conversations too, because I'd be like, if I come across something, I can use it as a talking point. But yeah. Going back to dreams and Dreambook, um, there's also places on the internet where you can interpret your dreams. and stuff like that, but um I prefer books. I prefer the old school way, good old books. And there's this book I want to get that's like 70 some dollars. It's not a dream book, but it's an occult book in general. And it's a hardcover. And when you take off the sleeve, it's got Baphomet on it. It's got a pentagram. And I want it so bad. And I had a dream that I had it. So maybe in the next couple months, maybe I'll be able to like afford it if I put away like I'm gonna start doing that for the books that cost like between $50 to $100 that I want to get. Every month, I'm gonna put away like $10 to $20 for said book, and then save up and get it. And that way I'll have it because I shouldn't have to like suffer because I don't have $100 or $75 to purchase a book right off the bat. Then there's half price books or thrift books or whatever. I should check them out, see if they have it. But I don't know. Oh, I want to play this song, but I'm afraid that like it's gonna get it's gonna block off some of my video, and I don't want it to do that. But it's like it was on. I was watching Chucky, and at the end of the episode, the song comes on, and it's like, live life like you're gonna die, and he's like, because you're going to. He's like, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're gonna die. And I was like, damn. And I don't know whether it just pops out at me because I've gone through like a um, existential, what is it called? Not an existential crisis, but existential something else. Hold on, let me look it up. Existential dread, maybe. Yeah, existential dread. I thought it was something else though, but existential anxiety. I got so much existential anxiety that shit pops out at me like that. And I'm just sitting there watching my favorite TV show, and it's just like, live life like you're gonna die, cause you're going to. And I'm just like, And that's not the first time shit like that's happened. Like, I've been watching. No, it started happening after my grandma died. My grandma died, and not even like a couple days later, I was watching something on TV, and it was like, you don't even know when you die if you died. And I'm just like, oh my god, what if I died? And I'm just like, I had to like, I don't know, I was thinking all kinds of crazy shit. Because my grandma had just died. And I had to pull myself together for a minute and be like, I'm obviously alive. You know, I just witnessed somebody pass away. You know, and I stopped watching that show because of that. I forget what show, I forget what it was called, but it had that dude dressed up as that giant dog. And he would follow his owner around. Um, I forget the name of the show, but dude was dressed like a dog. And I stopped watching the show because of that. But now it's like, I'm so used to it. I'm used to it by now. And I'm just coming to the realization, like, there's nothing I can do about it. You know? Where am I going to go? Where am I going to run? Where am I going to hide? Like, you can't hide from death. Like, I don't think you can. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can. Maybe this realm is made up and everybody else dies, but you don't die. I've thought of that. Because I'm like, what if it's made to look like that? What if it's made to scare you? And all this is just a big hoax. And then when you realize, like, you go on to some other, like, I don't know, some other realm. I don't know. It's weird because when you think about it, let's just say we go with like the Christian version. You die, you go to heaven, you see all your family again, you get to spend eternity with them. But that's only if they made it to heaven too. You're not guaranteed to spend time with your family in heaven. What if they did something bad and they went to hell? Then what? That would be horrible. There's no, oh, you'll see them again someday. How do you know you'll see them again someday? Like, I don't know. That's torture. And hell, there's some people I don't want to see again. I'm not going to name names, but I'm just saying. Um, I should actually put this on YouTube. I probably would have got more views. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start live streaming on YouTube. But I will share my live stream on Facebook. So y'all can see that I'm on YouTube. But I don't know, that's my rant for right now. I might be back on later. I might even go on YouTube later. Who knows? But I'm tired of this camera going slow as fuck. That's all I know. But hey, you guys have a good night. Peace.